So, um, the fight with Dave and Zarla, who were really good friends, became an issue, a blow up, and they really went at each other's throats, and it divided the guild. There were those of us that were on Dave's side, and there were those that were on Zarla's side. And I, of course, one day as these things go, one day I log in and Dave is whispering me, telling me he got kicked from the guild, and tell him what they're saying, and they're talking mad shit. They're talking mad shit. And so after a few hours, I did probably the dumbest thing I've ever done, which is, though I still to this day talk to Dave sometimes. We've had our issues, but I still talk to him, and he no longer plays WoW. But I went with Dave. I left the guild. Um, and it was the dumbest thing I ever did. Not that they were right with what they were saying about Dave. He wanted to keep it a casual guild, and I actually agreed with him. It was a great guild because it was what a casual guild should be. And it was a community of WoW players, and it was fucking awesome. I've been looking for it ever since, and I've never found it. I am satisfied with the guild I'm in now, but it's only because it's small and I don't have to talk or really communicate at all. I do my thing and go to work, and that's what I do. So, uh, and of course, Dark Exodus went on. Uh, they splintered up and actually moved Horde and became a major raiding guild on our realm. A really good raiding guild that both me and Dave later joined later on in the story of my WoW experience. And that's when I actually did my most serious raiding. And there you go. So, uh, my first serious failed attempt at raiding before I got pretty decent at raiding. They taught me how to raid. So uh, that guild breaks apart, and we create our own little guild. We're gonna make it Dark Exodus 2, right? Our version, and it never takes off. Of course, we did have a lot of fun. We did a lot of dungeons and events together, and it was a community. It was just a very small community, and it never did get to that Dark Exodus thing. So, we finished out Wrath of Lich King, the best expansion and the most fun I ever had on World of Warcraft, out with a very sad ending. Wrath is very bittersweet for me because I do think it was so far the best expansion ever. It was the most fun I ever had during the game, and I miss it. And I wish that the game was like it was back then. I wish I still had that guild and those people because it was a perfect mix. It was a blend. It was a blast, and they really taught me a lot on how to play the game, how to come out of my noobness because I was a huge fucking noob. I did not know. No, I was always a console player. I never played PC games, so I learned the hard way. I sucked for a very long time.